Hello, everyone. Welcome to Groovy Gypsy Tarot. My name is Ocean Moonflower, and I am here to read for you today. Today is, this reading is for Sunday, July the 14th. And what we will be doing, we have a new format here on the channel, and I hope you guys will love it. Each video will have a daily, followed by astrological transitory movement, followed by a specific element. So today's element that we will be reading for towards the end of the video is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. That is for those of you that have a strong placement in Aries, Leo, or Sag in your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, or your Jupiter signs. And we are going to go ahead and start out with the daily. There will be chapters down below if you want to jump to a different part, or you're coming back to rewatch because you're like, oh yeah, I want to go take a look and see what she said about that astrological movement again. Then you could pop in, hit that little button, and catch back up. I know there's a lot of you that often rewatch the videos. So we're going to start out with our Light Seers Tarot. I've already called in the Dream Team. For those of you that have been with me for years, who is the Dream Team? Who is the Dream Team? Do you know? It is my spirit guides, your spirit guides, a whole bunch of angels, etc., etc. All right, let's get rolling with the daily. Obviously, if you are drawn back to this reading at a later date, it could be a reading at that date. So don't get caught up on dates, okay? Let's see, what have we got? We have the Eight of Wands as our first card out. The Eight of Wands indicates movement. Rapid movement. This could be literally you moving. It could be you traveling. Because sometimes, when we see the Eight of Wands, it can also have to do with that. Eight of Wands is also known from a love perspective, and I'm getting away from love on this channel, just so you guys know. If love comes through, I will read it, but I am going to read from a general perspective. If I feel the energy of love coming through, I will shift, and that's the direction we will move in. But we are not going to be 100% solely love-based. We need so much more in life. So we need to kind of like expand outward, okay? Expansion. Expansion is a good word. So with the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands can be Cupid's arrows. Cupid could have shot its bow at someone, and you might be, increasing your communication with that person. It could also not only just be the arrows of love, it could be just a lot of communication between you and somebody else. Online communication as well. I feel compelled that for this card, we need to take a clarifying card. Let me do so. Ooh. Dream Team is saying true north. True north. Somebody needs to find their true north, which really usually means their purpose and their passion in life, their direction in life. Somebody feeling like you have no direction, maybe? You've lost your direction in life? Feeling a little bit lackluster? Talk to me about this Eight of Wands, please, Dream Team. Okay, 3 cards. All right. I asked for one, and they are overachievers, Dream Team. Or are you the overachiever? Perhaps. 7 of Wands, 2 of Coins, 4 of Swords. Wow, somebody's been massively in need of a de-stressor. It looks like somebody has been struggling with being pulled in many, many directions, and you've not been able to take any time for yourself. I feel that it's this Eight of Wands could be you reconnecting with friends, you reconnecting with people you haven't seen in a while because you've been working too much, or you've just been pulled in so many directions that you haven't had time to stop and reflect. It could be finally taking some time to yourself and thinking, oh, let me reconnect with Sally Sue. Hey Sally, how you been? Blah 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 blah. And then you hang up and you're, oh, let me also reconnect with, Johnny Blue. And so you you hit the phone, you call him up. Hey, how you been? Blah blah blah. So I feel like this is a reconnection. I'm seeing reconnection. But somebody's been through a very trying time. Very trying. Okay. Reconnecting with someone could be a cousin, could be a friend, could be family member. Whew. About travel. I got 2 travel cards. Are you planning a trip, a vacation? Are you coming back from a vacation? Um, it looks like you may be hearing from, or you will be contacting someone that you have not seen in quite some time, because it looks like there is a return to home is what I'm getting. Returning home. Um, it's very likely you've moved away and now you're being led to return back home for some rest and recuperation. Now, where's home for you? Home could be anywhere. Home could be a person. Home can be a person. It's possible you're returning to a specific person, or place. Bless you. I don't know if y'all heard Maverick sneeze in the background. Bless you, dear Maverick. Whoa, look at this. 6 of Swords. 2 6 of Swords cards. I got the 6 of Swords clarifying the 6 of Swords. Oh, Bridge over Troubled Waters. Let me look up the song lyrics on this. So I'm getting like a bridge over troubled waters. Do, 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 do. Gosh, that's an old song. Bridge over troubled water lyrics. Simon and Garfunkel. Oh yeah, it's definitely old. It's older than me. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough. See, somebody's definitely coming out of a tough time. Just like I said, right? I said somebody's coming out of a tough time. Whoa. And friends just can't be found. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down when you're down and out, when you're on the street. When evening falls so hard, I'll comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. Ooh, all your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will ease your mind. Somebody's got your back, baby. Somebody's got your back, and they got your back in a big way. So the question is, who is this someone? Who is this someone that either you're having multiple thoughts about or communicating with? Who is this person here? It's so interesting because the song literally said, sail on. It's your time to shine, right? But don't worry, I'm sailing right behind. Like, look, look, they're coming right behind you. This person, and look, they've got you, right? This person totally has your back. whoever this is that you're going to be hearing from, they totally have your back. And, you know, this person is letting you rise and shine on your own, but they're secretly in the wings behind you, either cheering you on, sending you energy. I mean, maybe this is a strong energetic connection. Maybe it's a twin flame saying, "Hey, I'm cheering you on from afar, you know. I'm sending you energy." But it's your time to shine for whomever I'm reading for. It's your time to shine, but they're not far behind. Remember, I said it was a reconnection. This is a reconnection between two people, but yet not now. This person is giving you time to shine and grow on your own and to go after something that's important for you. So this is a reconnection. It's just not now. Look at the soulmate energy here. Look at the energy. Giving energy to move forward. Energy to ease your mind on your voyage. What a song to get. No wonder I had to look up the lyrics. Nine of Cups. Look at the emotional fulfillment that's up ahead for you. Yeah, you just have to open up your heart. Open up your heart to this possibility. Notice she's like jumping for joy over this treasure chest of gold, right? So it could be a business, it could be a business thing, a new job. It could be any kind of endeavor. But this is her heart shining brightly saying, "Yes, now's the time," right? It's literally you shining brightly. The light is shining so bright in this card. You shining brightly. Your heart illuminating with such ferocity because you're being seen for either your good work or you're being seen for something within you. It's your time to shine. Your time to shine. Not just sparkle, but glow. Not just sparkle, glow. All right. We got this card yesterday in the daily. Knowledge is important. You cannot get to where you're going without a piece of knowledge. This also could be communication after the fact. Hold on. Let me get some cards on this. Celebration. There's that Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. On the bottom is the Six of Cups. Told you it's a reconnection. There will be communication about a reconnection between you and another person. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. When we see soulmates, soulmates can be romantic. They can be friends. They could be coworkers. They could be family members even. So there is a reconnection here to something that's going to bring you joy, to someone that will bring you joy. So the Page of Swords in this particular context, after you shine, after you let your little light shine, my dears, there will be communication. And there will be communication with this person who's been, it literally, they're right behind you, right behind. They've got some business they have to take care of, but they're coming right behind you. And look at this beautiful, in this particular card, it's so beautiful. Look at them looking at one another. Look. There's going to be a celebration of this reconnection. The Emperor and the Queen of Wands. Look at who's shining brightly. Who's shining brightly? The Queen of Wands. Look at her playing with that energy, that ball of energy, and she's looking at it, and she's surrounded by all of these candles of light. She's a spiritual wizard, is kind of what the dream team is saying, which they usually don't use the word wizard. She's a very spiritual being, and there's an ethereal presence around her. Music plays a part here. Music delights her. Notice the wand in her hand. It looks like a flute today. And all those candles. And she's just shining so bright. Look at how excited she is. Look at that intense energy. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's so dynamic, right? And everybody sees the light in her. Everybody likes to be attracted to the light within her because they feel inspired by this Queen of Wands. They feel a sense of inspiration. They feel a sense of, strength, a sense of confidence. This Queen of Wands feels a sense of confidence. And what's happening? They're letting you shine. Look at this Emperor just watching you shine. But what's the Emperor doing? He's got the chess piece in his hand. Oh yeah, he's ready to make his move. He's so ready to make his move. But he's watching you shine. And in this energy, he's watching you shine because he has tremendous respect for you. He has tremendous desire to see you succeed, a tremendous desire to see you move forward. Shine on, Sailor Girl. Because your Emperor's not that far behind. He's got your back. 100% has your back. Anything else? Anything else? Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is often leaving the difficulties and the struggles behind in search of your ninth cup, right? You're finding your cup. And I believe that this Emperor has seen you have to leave some sort of difficulty behind. This Emperor knows you've been through some sort of struggle with that Eight of Cups. They know. They know. And they watched you walk on from it. And they're watching you overcome it. They're watching you rise above it, whatever it happens to be. And the Ace of Wands. Love it, love it, love it. The Ace of Wands is a creative epiphany. In this particular deck, it's often something that's intuitively led. The Ace of Wands often has to do with taking some sort of action. I believe it's going to be the communication that occurs between this Queen of Wands and this Emperor. And the Ace of Wands tells me that the two of you are psychically, spiritually linked, and that the energy that is flowing within the two of you, because this person has your back, is going to allow you to receive some tremendous sense of wisdom, inspiration, drive, passion, ambition, something that's going to drive you forward on your journey. It could be that this person reaches out and says, "Hey, I've been watching you do so great. So proud of you. You can do anything. You've got this. You're capable, etc., etc., etc." And in that moment, you, Queen of Wands, man, woman, they, them, you recognize that you can. And you know it on a soul level. And you're about to embark on a journey of great magnitude It's going to bring you a great deal of happiness and a great deal of peace. All right, that's what I have for the daily. Okay, that wasn't even for fire signs. Woo, that was a doozy. Love that one. Okay, let's see what we've got with regards to astrology. If you saw yesterday's astrology, don't worry. If you want a refresher, go ahead and watch. There's nothing new today. Nothing new for today. But for those of you that did not watch the astrology section yesterday, let's talk about what's happening. All right, it's Sunday, July 14th, and the moon is moving into Scorpio at 10:35 a.m. or 53. 53. It might be 10:53. Anyway, before 11 a.m. And the moon in Scorpio brings with it a tremendous intensity of deep emotions. Deep emotions could take you out of nowhere, forcing you to have to look at them and transform some aspect of your life. Whatever comes to the surface, you must use this moon and Scorpio energy to look at it, deal with it, and transform it, because now is the time to transform it. And you only have a couple days to really focus on it and move past those deep, intense emotions. You may also feel more passionate and driven, which is not surprising considering the daily reading that we also received for today. There will be a focus on transforming something within your life. There may be strong introspection as well, and a need to get rid of something that no longer serves you. It could be a thought, it could be a behavior, it could be some other aspect of your life. The moon in Scorpio also brings heightened intuition, so pay attention to all those gut feelings that you get. Do not dismiss them, as they are going to be of extreme importance. All right. On Monday, the sun is square Chiron, and Mars is conjunct Uranus. So Chiron and the moon in Scorpio going together. That's a super introspective energy. I'm sorry, but it is. And you may find yourself deep in your mind space, you looking at the old wounds and the insecurities that are brought up through that intense emotions in order for you to figure out, okay, how do you grow from here? What is your opportunity to heal those old wounds and insecurities so that you can grow beyond them and you can surpass them and let them go for once and all? Since, however, the moon in Scorpio is a rather minor energy rather than a full moon, I don't believe you'll be letting them go entirely, but you will be starting a healing process or starting a process of moving beyond it. So that's important. Opportunity for growth lies ahead, and that's extremely important. Also, over the next week, try not to be critical of yourself or others. That's going to be super important as well. Self-compassion as well as compassion for others is going to be on the agenda. If you find yourself getting ready to say something you know you're going to regret and you know you might not mean, take a pause, take a deep breath, and try to recenter and try not to let those words out, because you will regret them later. Mars conjunct Uranus. Wow. Okay, so this is an intense energy. Mars is fiery energy. So all you Aries, Leo, and Aquarius out there, Mars is a fiery energy, and it can bring unexpected changes, unexpected things that take you outside of your comfort zone over the next few days. So be aware of that. You might not like where it takes you. You might even rebel against it. So just know that you may also rebel against what it is that is an unexpected thing that comes your way. Beware of impulsiveness and beware of old patterns. Old patterns will not serve you over the next few days. They are just going to get you into trouble. So try to break free of old patterns and seek out the new. On Tuesday, the moon moves into Sagittarius, bringing more optimism. So if you go through a rough day on today and Monday, don't worry. The moon is going to shift on Tuesday. And when it shifts on Tuesday about midday, then you're going to feel that sense of, okay, things are going to get better. Now things look better. Now things are going to look brighter. It's going to bring a sense of adventure as well. You might think about, hey, let me go explore some area of my town, have a staycation. Or maybe you decide to try a new restaurant, try something new. There will be an adventurous energy and an energy of expansion. So you may also plan some travel. And you may also seek some more knowledge on some area of your life because the energy of Sagittarius loves to learn, loves to gain more knowledge, loves to see the world, loves anything eccentric, loves anything that's, kind of outside the box. So be aware of that. If you're seeking truth over the midweek time frame, follow it. Learn what it is that you want to learn. It will serve you better in the long run if you do so. Also, it can be a very social, outgoing energy. So, hey, pick up the phone and call your buddy you haven't talked to in a while, Might be a great day to do that on Tuesday. Pick up the phone, talk, call your buddy, check in on them, see how they're doing. You never know, it might turn into a 3 or 4 hour conversation and you guys have the best time ever. So, do consider contacting an old friend and seeing how they're doing. All right. So let's move on to the reading for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Due to the energy of Sag, I feel like we should go with our sacred traveler oracle deck first and foremost. Let's see if they actually bring us to the tarot today. Fire signs unite. How are my fire signs doing? Let me know down below. It's been a while since I've talked with y'all. Comment, comment, comment. All right. Aries, Leo, Sag. Oh, okay. So they're saying park the car, get out and walk. So what I'm seeing is I'm seeing somebody who drives to like a park with their lunch because I'm seeing somebody in business attire sitting at a park eating their lunch in their car though. They're not like getting out of their car. And Spirit is saying, get out of your car and walk. So there may be a need for you to do some walking and thinking, walking and getting some fresh air, and something of that nature. Oh my, oh my. What have we got here? Yeah, somebody needs to call a friend. I'm sorry. It's like pick up the lifeline for oh, what was that show? The game show. Or, hey, can I use a lifeline? I forget which show that was because I don't really watch TV to that extent. So, whatever the name of the show was, comment down below. I'm just curious. The one where you call for a lifeline. It's like money's on the line and, the lifeline, you have these people lined up for your phone call. All right. Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Aries, Leo, Sag, you do not do well in solitude. You need people around you. As a fire sign, you need that communication. I mean, yeah, sometimes you need time by yourself, but you need connection. You need connection. Aries, Leo, and Sag, you like that. You like that ability to communicate with friends and to meet new people and to, socialize. It's extremely important for your livelihood. But yet we have the card of solitude. So have you spent too much time with other people and not enough time for yourself? Um, or are you in this? It looks like you might be in a state of reflection because you're seeking a solution. You have the gates of triumph immediately after that. Success expands in your life, the gates of triumph. This is, any video gamers out there? Oh, this reminds me of what video game was that? Darn, darn, darn. What video game was it? It might have been Skyrim. No, in Skyrim you were on the cart, da 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 da. Um Darn it, what game was this? It was a game and you started out the starting place, and maybe there's numerous games like this, but there was a game where the starting place where basically you had no choice, but you had to go through this dungeon of sorts, like this cave, right? You had to learn how to pick up a sword, and then you had to learn how to fight, and you had to, learn the different keystrokes to figure out, how to make your character move, how to make your character. Oh no, wait, what's no? Okay, I don't know the name of the game, but I remember when you finally got to the end of this training ground, you came out of this cave and, the countryside looked absolutely remarkably beautiful. And, everything on the other side of this cave just was like a new world opening to you, you know? That's what this looks like to me. It's like you've been through some sort of training ground, whether that's Aries, Leo, Sag, that you've just been through trial after trial, struggle after struggle. And it was all because you had to pay your dues somewhere. If you started a new job, maybe you had to take a step back, whereas you guys are not take a step back kind of people. Like you like to dive headfirst in it and, be the best of the best, the cream of the crop. But in this particular case, maybe you had to take a step back and you needed to learn a new way of doing something. Whether it was the right way or the wrong way didn't matter. You had no choice. Well, the same could be said for life, right? Sometimes we are put through a training ground in life because our guides, our higher power is preparing you for something new. But you can't quite see what they're preparing you for because there's darkness all around, there's difficulty all around. So here you've been through this difficulty, you've been through a training period. Could be life training period thrown at you by the divine, or it could be work training period or something of that nature. Maybe learning how to, if it's a relationship, learning how to be in a relationship with the one that you love, right? Because sometimes there's periods of learning, periods of growth. But then right here at the other side, the gates of triumph, everything opens up for you. Everything is about to open up for you, Aries, Leo, Sag. Triumph. It's the Six of Wands. Triumph. The gates of triumph. You're overcoming a very hard life lesson. Life lesson. Life lesson. All right. It's kind of like, the caterpillar turns into the butterfly, right? And then can fly and everything looks so beautiful. Now granted, they probably don't live very long, but that's beside the point. It's kind of like, that transformative energy. It's transforming you into something beautiful, into a beautiful new life, into stepping into your destiny. The Empress. I love the Empress card, obviously, or else I would not go by Empress Moon now, would I? So the Empress card, you notice she's sitting on her chariot. She's not in movement. She's just sitting here. But the Empress, she's wearing her crown. Notice her crown. Hold on, let me focus in. See her beautiful crown up here. She achieved what it is that she needed to achieve. She paid her dues. She's now at a place where everything is within her grasp. The Empress represents the new money, new love. When it comes to Venus, which rules this card, we cannot forget Venus's impact on you. I highly recommend for those of you that are astrologically inclined to see where is Venus in your birth chart right now. Where is transitory Venus in your birth chart right now? What part of your chart is it impacting the most? And therein you'll see where the new direction, the new positive growth is going to occur. You'll also see where it is that you are going to receive your sense of accomplishment, your sense of triumph, where it is that you're going to find this new part of your journey. Interesting that the Queen of Pentacles would come immediately after that, because the Queen of Pentacles is a very loving, it's a very loving and compassionate energy, just like the Empress. One of you may be about ready to give birth. I do see that will go fine. There is also a possibility that one of you is very, very fertile right now. If you have been trying to conceive, it looks like now is going to be a good time. Check your ovulation calendar, all that good stuff. Now is a good time. If you do not want to conceive, be sure to use protection, please. Use protection anyways, but take some extra steps. Woo, doggy. There's an emperor. Emperor and the Empress, the yin and the yang energy, the father and the mother of the universe. Twin flames also. I feel in this case, Aries, Leo, Sag. If you are dealing with the twin flame energy, you will know. Regardless of whether you are or you are not, there is a need for you to be compassionate and loving towards yourself. And I keep getting the words wise old sage, which for me would equate to my spirit guide, Cecil. He's very his strong, wise counsel. And he is a member of the council. So I'm getting this energy of a mentor guiding you through to this new beginning, guiding you through on this journey, because I feel like the gates of triumph are indicating you're about to head out on your true destiny, on your true direction. You may have felt a little bit of angst with that energy of solitude, but now is the time for you to take some sort of inspired direction. I do feel that that will come from a wise person. Whether this is a wise person in the business place, this is a wise person spiritually speaking. For instance, like Jay Shetty has I believe he's a monk, and he had, and I may be wrong, so don't quote me on that, but he is very wise in the things that he talks about from a spiritual perspective, from a love perspective. Um, he has learned a lot through his own life that he can impart that wisdom on others. So I feel like there's going to be direction from afar from somebody who is wise. But it's the kind of wisdom that only comes from a lifetime of learning and trials. This could be you gaining that kind of wisdom. 10 of Wands. One more, please. Three of Swords. Okay. I do believe that we have an energy of somebody who has felt like the past has been so difficult. There's a feeling that they cannot get out of it. So Aries, Leo, Sag, if you feel like you're not going to get out of this very difficult situation that is hard to understand with the moon here, hard to understand, hard to really kind of place your finger on. I do see that by harnessing this energy of true balance with the Empress and the Emperor energy, harnessing that energy of true balance and focusing on, seeking guidance from another source rather than your own source, you will see how to find your way forward through what is hard to see. It's like getting through the cave, right? Do you have night vision goggles with you? Probably not if you've been thrown into this cave of disaster, right? So, how do you see your way through the cave? Well, maybe there's a little bit of light and you could see a step forward, but you can't see the entrance or the exit yet, right? You got to find your way out. And so trial and error, one foot in front of the other, one step in front of one step, and then another step, and then another step. Hard to see the way out, but it's up ahead. It's up ahead. Fire signs. Positive growth is up ahead. Wow. I really feel like this could be relationship wise. I'll show you why. We have a King of Pentacles energy taking a pause, needing a break. We have the King and Queen of Coins, which is two people who have a very strong loyal heart towards one another. A very strong loyalty towards each other, a very strong connection, could be long-term partnership as well. Maybe you and this long-term partner, Aries, Leo, Sag, have gone through something very difficult. Very likely now that we have this energy coming up, and we also have the Emperor, Empress, very likely twin flame energy here that has been through a very strong trial for my Aries, Leo, Sag people, that you will find your way out of. The masculine energy is on pause with the Four of Swords, recovering from some difficulty. And the feminine energy has been through a lot of heartache and struggle. And I feel the feminine energy could be they, them, man, woman, doesn't matter. Whomever this is exhibiting this energy that I spoke of first, you got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. You just got to keep going. Don't give up. Keep going, because the end is at sight. There is going to be a triumph over this situation. There is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, the metaphoric tunnel. There will be. And we also have a card which I was told to hold on to by the dream team, called the Mystic Healer. There will be healing here. A healing energy that flows through you and flows through another. There will be healing. All right, that's what I have for my fire signs. That's it for today. I'll see you in your next reading. As always, my darlings, love and light to you. Love and light. Oh, look at that Groovy Gypsy Tarot in that heart. If you got something out of this reading, please be sure to put a thumbs up to it. It helps me out tremendously. If you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. There's a subscribe button down below. Would love to connect with you further. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the daily reading and water reading. Until then, ta-ta for now. Kisses from Ocean. And I'll see you again soon.